Hey everybody, it's Chris. I'm out here at Sawiki. What is it, Ellie?
Sawiki.
Thank you. Sawiki Park in Oswego, Illinois. My daughter Allison is actually running the camera for me right now. And Chris has found a new hobby that actually gets me off the sofa. It is called geocaching. And I'm here to tell you a little bit about it because this new website that we've got here, or the page within chickentongue.com, is dedicated to the geocaching adventures. So the first thing I need to tell you is a little bit about what geocaching is. Geocaching is treasure hunting, basically, but you need a GPS. Now you can get one of these fancy GPSs, or a lot of cell phones already come with GPSs. You can download an application that helps you find geocaches. What's a geocache? Well, what's a cache? A cache is a container, and it could be as simple as a little log that you sign your name when you find it. Or you could actually find a treasure box of goodies that you take an item and you swap an item. But how do you find these? You actually go on the geocache.com website and you can download a bunch of coordinates for your GPS, latitude, longitude, program it in here, and it tells you where to go. And that's why we're out here, because there are tons of caches hidden in this forest preserve. So I'm going to head this way because my compass, you can see this a little bit, is telling me to go that way about 60 feet into the woods. So I'm going to, we'll turn this off now, and as we get closer, we'll turn it back on, and you'll see what we find.
Okay, see you then.
Thanks. We're getting close, saying we're about 10 feet away from something. Hey, hey! Look what I found. I found a cache. Now, it could be anything in here.
Let's look inside.
What's in here? Well, you got the logbook, so we're supposed to sign our name in here so that they know we visited. And then we got this one, a little geocache, little coin. My Little Pony.
Now that's what you need.
Uh-oh, I dropped the pony.
Oh, I'll get it.
Hey, there's a travel bug in here.
Hey!
Should we take the travel We'll take the travel bug. We'll explain this on a different clip, okay? This little guy. And there's just a bunch of junk in here. Not a very exciting one.
Here's the pony.
We'll put the pony back in here. But that's essentially geocaching in a nutshell. So thanks for joining us. We will have another clip shortly to explain our next adventure.
Yep, see you then.
Hi again, it's Chris out here in the woods. This is the second video about our geocaching adventure. And since our last video, pan over here, Allie, take a look at that. We found another cache, and I logged it, got credit for it. But I wanted to tell you a little bit about our adventure. And this is all what the webpage is about. The Adventure of Tisha Chicken. Now, the webpage describes exactly what we're trying to do, but we're trying to get her to Chicken, Alaska. For those of you who have been around the site long enough, you know we've got a fascination with chickens, and Chicken, Alaska happens to be a destination I would love to visit myself. But given it's about 2,700 miles from here, I don't see me getting there anytime soon. So we got this chicken, and we're going to use the geocaching system to hopefully get her to Chicken, Alaska. This is called a travel bug. It's basically a barcode, a little dog tag that you attach to any kind of little trinket. And it's got a registered number. Those of you who've, done Webkins, or you've got kids that do the little website thing where you buy a little stuffed animal and you register it. It's kind of like that. This tag is specifically assigned to me. And I can attach it to anything that, obviously the smaller the item, it'll be easier to transport across the country. So I put it on this chicken. The goal now is to put it in a cache where we think somebody will come across it, take it, and the directions on the tag says to go on the geocache.com website, enter the barcode, and it tells you a little bit about the goal of the object. Obviously, we want to send this person to, or this person, Tisha, to the Northwest Territory of Alaska. So we don't want to put it somewhere south of here. It just kind of gets her further away from the details, from the final destination. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go to the next cache. I think it's the one by the river. I think would be a great place for Tisha to officially get her sending off into the wild. So check back. Actually, we will edit this together so that you actually see us send her off. Thank you, and we'll be back soon. Well, we thought we were gonna find a place to hide Tisha, but this one is a little too small for the bag that we've got with the instructions and all that, so we may just have to call it quits for this weekend. We'll try again a Labor Day weekend. We'll for sure launch her somewhere. I'll do some research, see if I can find another case that's more appropriate. I thought this would have been nice to send her off by the Fox River. That would have been nice. But anyway, we found this little container. Has a bunch of junk inside. Nothing really to write home about, but I signed the log, put it back in here, and I'm going to put it back in its hiding place so the next person can find it. Thanks a lot for joining us, and check back at our next blog posting about a week from now. Hey, it's Chris again. It's Saturday, September 5th, 2009, and we have come out to, what's this place called again, Allie?
Sawiki
Park in Oswego, Illinois, and this is the big day of the launch of Tisha. I don't know if you can see behind me, Allie, but we've got the Fox River, and I don't know if you can also see, but we are on a very slippery slope here. Do you see the ground? We stumbled across this cache that was stashed inside this tree hole. You see that? And I think this might be a good place to send her off into the wild. What do you think, Allie?
I think so.
Okay, so, ooh, bug just crawled out. That'll be the first thing that somebody sees when they open up the container. Get a close look of me locking up the container.
Okay.
That's it, airtight. Follow it over here.
Bye, Tisha.
That is it. Tisha is in there, and she's going to hopefully Chicken, Alaska. So check back. We will give you periodic updates of her whereabouts. And that's all I have to say. Thank you.
Bye.
This is an exciting day for those who have been following the journeys of Tisha Chicken. We launched Tisha Chicken, a geocache travel bug, out in the wild 2.5 years ago from Sawiki Park in Oswego, Illinois. She has traveled 5,400 miles. She never made it to her final destination of Chicken, Alaska. Instead, she made it all the way to Seattle until somebody picked her up and brought her back to the Midwest. She has traveled 5,400 miles back to a spot not too far from where she was launched 2.5 years ago. It's a very unusual circumstance that a travel bug would actually make it back round trip from where it started out. It's not the official chicken that we launched. We actually had a little rubber chicken attached to it. And somewhere along the way it fell off and somebody put this laminated chicken on the dog tag. So, but it's good that the official travel bug is back home. I am going to give it a makeover and launch it back in the wild again in the very near future. Until then, the cache goes back in the location and I take the travel bug. Thanks for joining us. This is Smorg TV.